For many people nationwide, the 2008 property market crisis was catastrophic. People were losing their jobs left and right, and the number of repossessions increased. Could this be repeating itself? In this video, we're going to talk about whether or not now is the best time to buy a property, or if you should wait until the market crash has happened. Be sure to listen to the whole of the video right until the end, as this will help you make a more informed decision. Hello again and welcome to the channel, where you can learn to master your money and build your wealth. Like, subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified when our next videos are out. But first, let's examine what a property market meltdown entails and how you might be able to prepare for one. A housing market crash is a significant drop in real estate values brought on by a variety of factors. This can result in severe unrest, particularly for families, and drastically lower net worth. It might have a detrimental impact on spending and result in a general fall in other economic sectors. Due to historically low interest rates since the 2008 market meltdown, there has been an upsurge in demand for real estate as a result of the low cost of borrowing. Rising interest rates may discourage some buyers by making purchases less affordable when interest rates rise. Even a 1 or 2% increase might have a significant impact on the monthly mortgage payment. Higher unemployment, poor lending practices, such as lending to borrowers who would have trouble making repayments if interest rates rise, inflation, which makes common household goods and services more expensive, or a decline in consumer confidence are further factors influencing the market. Negative equity normally occurs following a market correction or recession, and is when the value of the property is less than the mortgage owed on it. Falling property values are typically the source of negative equity. You would be in negative equity, for instance, if you purchased a property for £150,000, have a mortgage of £120,000, and the property is now only worth £100,000. However, you would not be in negative equity if you had purchased a property for £150,000 with a mortgage for £120,000 and it is now worth £130,000. And although one might feel at a loss with the slight drop in value, the value of the property is still higher than the outstanding mortgage balance. There are very few steep declines. When compared to the most recent crash in 2008, they decreased on average by 20%. The housing market on this occasion was to blame. You can see from the average home price graph that although prices change from year to year, they normally don't drop considerably. Any dips usually don't last very long, and for the most part, annual increases in housing prices are steady. Let's examine two possibilities and the potential monthly expenses. A 10% down payment on a £400,000 home with a 25-year term and 2% interest will result in capital and interest repayment of approximately £1,525. In the second case, suppose you successfully timed the market and are able to purchase at the market's low point following a 20% decline. The same home that was valued at £400,000 in the first scenario is now only worth £320,000. Only now, due to market conditions, you might have an interest rate of 6%, which would make your monthly mortgage payment approximately £1,870. For a wealthy cash buyer, this might be an excellent chance, but it might not be a suitable one for a first-time buyer. Earlier on in the video, we questioned whether or not now is the ideal moment to buy a property, or if you should wait till the market crashes. There are some key factors when answering this question. Investing in a home should always be viewed as a long-term strategy. In 2, 5 or 10 years, ask yourself if you will still be content with this house. Therefore, investing over time rather than trying to time the market might be a better strategy. It's critical that you can recognise that price declines could occur at any time. And nobody possesses a crystal ball to predict with absolute certainty where things will go. There will always be challenges when buying a home. Whether that's rising interest rates, rising prices, the best approach is to focus on the things that you can control and ensure that your home turns out to be a fantastic investment. For example, location is key, so stick to desirable areas where people want to live, as this ensures that property values are more likely to increase, or at the very least you'd expect them to hold their value. Additionally, if you ever wanted to sell your home, you are more likely to sell it relatively quickly if you buy it in a desirable area. Consider buying in an area that is close to good schools, hospitals, transport links, with low crime rate, as well as areas that are always being improved. Buying the more run-down or tired property in an area where there is a potential to add value through minor refurbishment will stand you in good stead. Taking all of these into consideration can help you maximise your potential of making an excellent choice. We hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to hear more on investment tips and tutorials.